The life of Donald Trump: family, business, presidency, and faith. Once upon a time, in a big city called New York, a boy named Donald was born into a family that loved building things. His father, Fred Trump, was a builder who made homes for many families. Donald watched his father work and dreamed of making big things too. The Trump family story begins with Friedrich Trump, who was born in Germany in 1869. He dreamed of a better life and moved to America at just 16 years old. Friedrich worked hard and started businesses, running hotels and restaurants during the gold rush. He married Elizabeth, and together they had a son named Fred Trump. Friedrich wanted to stay in America forever, but he became sick and passed away in 1918. Fred Trump grew up in New York City and learned the value of hard work. He followed in his father's footsteps, becoming a builder and real estate developer. He started the Trump Organization and built houses and apartment buildings for families. During World War II, many soldiers needed homes when they returned, and Fred helped build them. He became very successful and married a kind and strong woman named Mary Ann McLeod Trump, who had come to America from Scotland. Together they had 5 children: Mary Ann Trump Berry, Fred Trump Jr., Elizabeth Trump Grau, Donald Trump, Robert Trump. But Donald was an exceptional child among the Trumps, a young boy with big dreams, a boy with big ideas. Donald was a smart and energetic boy. He went to school like every other kid, but he always liked to do things in a big way. Trump's story is one of big dreams, big successes, and big challenges. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946. As a child, he was energetic and full of ideas. His father sent him to New York Military Academy, where he learned discipline and leadership. He later studied at the Wharton School of Business, learning how to manage money and build businesses. His parents, Fred and Mary Trump, also taught him the importance of faith, kindness, and doing what is right. As a child, Donald Trump went to church with his family. They attended Marble Collegiate Church, a Christian church in New York City. The pastor there, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, was known for teaching people how to have faith, think positively, and trust God in all things. As Donald Trump grew older, he worked hard in business, built tall buildings, and became very famous. But he always remembered what he learned about faith, believing that anything is possible with hard work and trusting God. He shows that if you believe in yourself and work hard, you can do amazing things. One day, Donald decided he wanted to follow in his father's footsteps. Donald joined his father's company and soon started working on bigger projects. He didn't just want to build houses. He wanted to build the biggest and most luxurious buildings in the world. Some of his most famous projects include Kate Trump Tower, a shiny skyscraper in New York City, Trump Plaza and Trump Taj Mahal, beautiful hotels and casinos, golf courses and resorts, luxury places where people could relax, the Apprentice TV show, a business competition where he made the phrase, "You're fired," famous. Not every business was a success. Some projects lost money, but Donald Trump never gave up. He always found a way to move forward. After many years of building things and being on TV, Donald had a new idea. He wanted to help run the whole country. In 2016, he decided to run for President of the United States. Many people were surprised because he had never been a politician before. Donald spoke to people all over the country. Some people loved his ideas and some people didn't agree with him. Donald Trump was a leader who made big decisions. He ran against Hillary Clinton, and after a tough campaign, he won the election and became the 45th president on January 20th, 2017. As president, Donald Trump made many big decisions. He wanted America to be strong, and he worked on making new rules about business, taxes, and who could come into the country. Some people thought he was doing a great job, while others thought he should do things differently. As president, Donald Trump focused on building the economy, creating jobs, and helping businesses grow. Strengthening borders, making stricter rules for who could enter the country. Appointing judges, choosing judges who supported conservative values. Defending religious freedom, making sure people could worship freely. During his presidency, a big sickness called COVID-19 spread across the world. It was a hard time for many people, and Donald had to make tough choices to help the country. In 2020, he ran for president again, but this time he lost to Joe Biden. Some of his supporters were very upset, and there was a big argument about the election. In the end, a new president took over, but Donald Trump remained an important person in politics. After his loss as president, Donald Trump returned to his life as a businessman, but deep down he still wanted to help his country. So in November 2022, he announced, "I want to be president again." Many people were surprised, but his supporters were excited. But every president needs a vice president, a special helper. This time, Donald chose a man named J.D. Vance, a senator from Ohio. Together, they promised to work hard to make America a better place. The big race begins. Running for president is like a big race. But instead of running with your feet, you share your ideas with people all over the country. Donald and J.D. traveled far and wide, talking to people and listening to their hopes and concerns. The journey wasn't easy. There were debates where Donald and other candidates talked about their plans. Sometimes people didn't agree with him, and there were even moments when he faced dangers. He was attempted to be assassinated twice, but Donald stayed determined and kept moving forward. Finally, the big day arrived, November 5th, 2024. People all over the country went to places called polling stations to vote for who they wanted as their leader. It was an important day, and everyone was eager to see the results. As the votes were counted, it became clear that Donald and J.D. had won. They received 312 electoral votes, more than the 270 needed to win. People cheered, and Donald thanked everyone for their support. A historic moment. This victory was special. Donald Trump became the second person in American history to serve non-consecutive terms as president, meaning he was president, then someone else was, and then he became president again. The first person to do this was Grover Cleveland, many, many years ago. The new beginning. On January 20th, 2025, Donald was officially sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. They promised to work hard and do their best for all the people in the country. Faith in his journey. He believed that God had a plan for his life and that he should never give up. When Donald Trump became President of the United States in 2016, he talked about God and faith many times. He prayed with pastors, attended church services, and made decisions that he believed honored God. He also worked to protect religious freedom, allowing people to practice their faith freely. During special days like Easter and Christmas, he reminded the country that America was built on faith in God. He often said, "We don't worship government, we worship God." Even when people criticized him or when things got difficult, Donald Trump prayed and sought wisdom. Many pastors and church leaders prayed for him and encouraged him to trust in God. He often said that the Bible was his favorite book and that he believed in Jesus Christ, the Trump legacy of faith. Donald Trump's life has been filled with big dreams, challenges, and faith. He started as a builder, became a businessman, then a TV star, and finally a president, twice. His story teaches us that hard work and determination can lead to success. Even when people doubt you, never give up on your dreams. Faith in Jesus can guide you through life's challenges. Whether in business, politics, or faith, Donald Trump's journey is one of boldness, belief, and leadership. And so his story continues, inspiring people all over the world. Hooray! My friends, I hope you've learned something new today and your life have been transformed. Keep loving Jesus. Keep following Jesus. Keep becoming more like Jesus. Till we meet again. Bye.
Please like, subscribe, and share.